Welcome back to a new video. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Nia, and today we're going to do just a little what's in my bag. I love this bag, and I wanted to show you all the goodies that I love to carry around with me when I'm bopping around New York. Today I just running a couple errands, running a couple things I got to do, and I'm going to take you guys through my bag first before we jet out of the door. So first, this is my baby. This bag has made me a complete Bottega stan. I feel like if there's any probably luxury bag that maybe you want to save up and invest in for the quality that matches the price, okay, the quality that matches the price, Bottega is 100% your girl. And I did a lot of research on her and research on Bottega and all the things, because the way they craft and actually have genuine leather, it's unbeatable. Okay, so this is the Bottega shoulder pouch. The regular like pouches, if you remember, the ones that you can kind of like grab like that, like the clutch version of these were very, very popular like a couple of years ago. I think it's just one of their staple pieces. But this shoulder pouch, I saw it and I was like immediately gagged. Like, are you kidding me? So I absolutely love her because I do wear her like, I'll like, you know, tuck this down and just kind of tuck it under my shoulder like that, or I'll actually, you know, throw her over. But this is so good. I can't even convey to you how good it is. I got it pre-loved off of the Real a couple of years ago and on sale and with a little discount code, so we had to get her down in price. And I love her as like a prize fall and winter bag. But enough about the bag itself. Let's get into what's in my bag, period. And this bag actually fits so much. You can't really, I don't know if you can tell, but since she has that nice slouchy look to her, you can fit so much in her. And it has a nice metal magnetic clasp here at the top. So just a little tote bag, because you have to have a bag inside your bag. If you live in New York, you know that grocery bags and like plastic bags aren't really a thing here, especially when you bop into stores or whatever, or even if you need to put your bag in something, you need to have extra tote bags. So gotta have that. One thing I'm bringing with me today is one of my favorite cameras. The one that you guys are on is a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, but this one is the Canon PowerShot SX510HS. I don't even think they make this model anymore, but I love it because it is a flash digital camera. And it does do video, it does all the things, and it has this nice lens cover. It's all in one, like you can't interchange this lens. So it's like a good, you know, point and shoot camera and you can just have with you and be really accessible. But it does have a great zoom on it, and I love to take like quality, you know, flash digital pictures on here. So I bought this from a girl when I was in college, and it probably was like the best maybe $100 that I spent at the time, not knowing that it was going to serve me so well. And it's honestly, even though it is, you know, a little bit on the bigger side, it fits so nicely and easily, and it's really light, and you can take those pictures and get those good flicks when you're out with the girls, you know what I'm saying? And then I have this French claw clip. It is like a flat version of a claw clip. So you know how claw clips, you know, have that big hump in the back. This actually lays flat on the back of your head. I got like a 3-pack of these, one in black, and then I think there's another brown one, and then this tortoise shell French claw clip. I love her so much, and it has really nice teeth. I got this from, I think, like Marshall's. It was in a 3-pack. For like kind of tech stuff, I always have a portable charger on me. This one is from Energizer. It does have MagSafe on the back, so you can just lay your phone on it and charge. You don't have to carry around a bunch of cords with you. That's why I love this one. And this is 22.5 watts, so it has quite a bit of punch on it, and you can charge a couple of devices. So I really recommend this portable charger if you're looking for a good quality one. I have these Madewell sunglasses that I got for like 20 bucks. They were on sale and on clearance. So like there's a sale on the clearance, and anytime there's a sale on the clearance, I'm gonna go give it a look. Okay, I'm not gonna pass. I'm gonna check out the sale, period. So these are from Madewell, like I said, and they're this really dark brown tortoise shell glasses. Let me show you what they look like on. Period. That's it. They need no other words. But yeah, I love them. They have like a little bit, I feel like, of a reddish hue of a tint to it, but not super red. But they have a very slight tortoise shell, and I love how they are like a I don't know if it's like between an oval and a cat eye. So not fully cat eye, not fully like oval round, but they really suit the face really well. And then of course you got to make sure you have your hand sanitizer. I always have either the Purell or these good old Trader Joe's hand sanitizers. These are a little annoying because if you lose this cap, it's like it's over for. But I like to have those, and they're inexpensive at Trader Joe's. I always carry a little case that has my headphones in them. I did unfortunately lose my AirPods some months ago, and I just never felt the need to rebuy them. But I did get these Beats Pill headphones for the gym specifically, and then I just use corded headphones for everything else. And honestly, I like it that way. It's probably better for you, better for our brains, all the things. So I try as much as possible to use less Bluetooth headphones, but I had to have something for the gym. Had to. Had to have something for the gym. So this little pouch I also got from Amazon to keep it all organized. Then I have my YSL, my Saint Laurent card holder. This is actually such a special gift. Darren got this for me, and my husband, if you are new here, he got this for me as one of like the first little designer gifts that he got me, and like knows like my obsession with collecting bags and things like that. So he got me this card holder, and honestly, even though she needs a little wipe down, she's got some crust on her right now. This, honestly, if you need like if you're looking for a little flex of like card holder or something like that, or a nice little gift for someone, this has been great. It doesn't have like any markings, anything on it. It does come with like a nice chain if you wanted to wear it like a little mini crossbody. But this has been so clutch, and I like it better than just the ones where you slide your cards in, because if I need to throw a little cash in here, I need to throw something and make sure it's all zipped up, but it's still thin enough to just throw around. I love it so much. I do have this. I think I got this from the TikTok shop. Sue me. What the heck is it called? I got this MagSafe portable light, so you can stick it on the back of your phone, and then you can like spin it around, spin it that way, so you can take your clips, period. And then if you need to shine a light on them, you can. And it also, like, you can change the settings, like which kind of light you want, if you need white light, bright light, warm light. And then you can also have a knob where you can turn down and up the light on this. So this has been so clutch. And it has a little mirror on the back, so it's like a little portable mirror. It's a light, it's MagSafe. It does a little bit of everything, and you can just like stick it. Let's see, do I have my phone? You can just like stick it on the back of your phone and use it like so, like that, She's awesome. Now, on to my favorite like little makeup things that I carry in my pouch. This is a Canal Street special, a little like Louis Vuitton pouch that I just like to have something, throw away, that I can put like makeup, things that may like spill, knock over, whatever, get it stained on the inside. So I have this Canal Street special of a pouch to have inside of my nice bag. But first you gotta have some mint for your breath when you're out to dinner. Also, I've talked about this in what's in my gym bag. These Dr. Bronner's organic lip balms are the best lip balms I have ever tried in my life. Being obsessed with lip glosses and like baby lips, if you know, okay? 2016 era, I was like obsessed with lip balms, the EOS, like all of them. I collected them like gemstones. This is the best chapstick ever. I just keep it lip balm in here, and the ingredients are amazing. I bought a pack off Amazon. I have one in every bag. I have it in my nightstand. I have it in my makeup stand. I have it everywhere you can find these, okay? Wonderful. I only wish they had SPF in them, but get you some of these Dr. Bronner's lip balm. And then I also always carry some hand cream. This is the Trader Joe's hand cream, a little like Aesop dupe, if you will, with the tube and the whole thing, without it being $1 million. But I do have some really nice Luxe hand creams that I like to have, but I honestly keep those in my nightstand. I don't bring them with me out and about. I like to just bring the Trader Joe's one and call it a day, so if something happens to this, I'm not crying over it. I do like to carry a little roller ball of perfume, or a little travel size of perfume. This one is Jo Malone in like a wood sage color, so this was a little like gift set kit. And then this little roller ball of perfume I like to have. This one is actually really special. This is one that me and my line sisters, we all have like this scent. Shout out to my sorors of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Okay, and happy Founders Day if you're watching this, probably after Founders Day now, but yes, we all have this little scent, and it's so great. I just use it sparingly because I want to hold on to it, but it's actually such a good scent, and it's such a good idea to do like a custom roller ball of a scent, and you can always keep it with you. So I love this idea, and I think I'm gonna get another one like remade. My lip combos, I don't have all my lip combos in here. I try to, like, after I get home, make sure that I put my lip combos back in my makeup drawer, because I'll be like, where's this lip liner, where's that? But right now I just have the Summer Fridays. This one is the Vanilla Beige lip gloss in here, and the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Intense 3, but it's not what I have on my lips right now. But this is good, like, universal to, like, refresh my lips no matter what lip combo I have on. So I like to, like, carry one or two that are just, like, universal, can throw on no matter what lip combo I have on, but I'll usually put my specific one. I always carry my journal with me. This one is like a faux leather kind of one from Amazon that I always like to have. I am a huge believer in journaling. Just writing down your gratitude, writing down ideas that come to you. We have so much stuff in our minds every day. So when you have like an idea, you have a thought, you have a feeling, you have a moment that you really want to just capture, make sure you write it down, because I'm sure there's so many times in your day when you're like, oh, I wish I remembered, you know, whatever it was, or even just small moments that you wish you could refer back to. It doesn't have to be that you journal all day, all night, but even if it's in the morning, in the evening, I just love to have my journal on me. And there is something I wanted to share with you, because there was this journal prompt that I did do the other day, and I think it would be so good to share with you and just share some things that I learned from it and that I wrote down from it. It was, what are 5 things that you wish you could tell yourself going into this, like, current season of life that you're in now? So for me, it was 5 things that I wish I could tell myself going into my late 20s. And these are the 5 things that I wrote down. Never stop learning. And I wrote, graduation isn't the finale, it's the soft launch. The syllabus of life is now, and critical thinking is the final exam, if you will. Learning things that school forgot, question what your family has taught you, and teach yourself how to be a decent human with actual skills. Curiosity is the new curriculum. And I think this is so important, especially, again, in your late 20s, because you are, you know, really forging your own path. That frontal lobe is, like, fully developed, and it's just so important to continue to expand your worldview, continue to learn. Don't let it just stop at the classroom. Don't let it just stop at, like, traditional education. Make sure you're expanding your hobbies, expanding your education, expanding your mind, and just going out there and seeing what the world has to offer, but also finding and really resonating with your own core values. So, like, if you grew up and, you know, you had this upbringing of things that you know, just didn't question, or you didn't take the time to really do a deep dive for yourself, do a deep dive for yourself so you can really build and have your core foundation of values, and that can always anchor you and bring you back to, you know, what you test and improve things against. So learning is just so important, and I feel like I'm such a nerd in that way that I love to read, I love to, like, take little classes, like, whatever it is, podcasts, you know, not everyone needs a mic, but podcasts, reading, you know, research articles, staying up to date on the news. These are things that you should be doing for yourself at this point in time. I feel like just staying ignorant is not, like, cute. It's not cute. To be honest, it's not cute. It's not cute. So never stop learning. My second one is make sure you nourish your inner child. You don't outgrow play, you just forget to let yourself enjoy it. Revisit the hobbies that made you lose track of time. Pick up the paintbrush, the book, the guitar, the game. When you let yourself be curious again, you quiet the part of you that's always chasing achievement. Adulthood isn't just bills and burnout. Use your free will to bring wonder into your routine on purpose. This is something I've so craved and, like, wanted to lean into more, of course, in 2026, is just making sure that I'm nourishing my inner child, especially as someone who's, like, so go and, like, career oriented and, like, purpose oriented, all of those things, and just really trying to get after it and plant seeds that I know are going to flourish and grow for years and decades to come. You cannot forget about the core of yourself, your inner child, that really just needs that time to learn how to be bored, to learn how to do new things, to learn a new hobby, to pick up things that you used to do so well, or even things you didn't even do well that you just enjoyed, like it was just for fun. Not everything has to be for monetization, not everything has to be for a grade, not everything has to be for your next bonus entrepreneurial idea, whatever. Like, everything is so, like, how can you flip it, dip it, and script it? It's like sometimes you just need to have things that are for you and that make you laugh and that make you giggle and kiki. And so make sure you do that. Make sure you nourish your inner child. She's in there. You're in there just screaming for it. And make sure you take the time to do that. Then my next thing that I wrote down was take care of your body. The bounce back is no longer instant, and that is okay. That is okay. Start treating your body like the long-term lease that it is, and make longevity a priority. Eat, pray, love, and mind your business. Build routines you can return to even if you fall out of them. You know, especially as I'm doing like the comeback diaries, that it's so much more than just being snatched, which is fun. It's so much more than like, you know, having this really set gym routine, which is fun. It's so much more than like all of the wellness, girly, you know, whatever, it girl content, all of that stuff. It is moving your body for your mind. It is really taking care of yourself to make sure that you are, again, doing it for more of a longevity mindset. Everything is so, you know, hot right now. Everything is so trendy, but we have to live in these bodies, God willing, for years to come. So I really want to prioritize that and make sure you take care of yourself in a way that doesn't feel very like torturous and very like right now. Like I have to do this right now. I have to get so fit right now because I'm so hot, young, wild, and free. Girl, we got a while, God willing. We got a while, so take it one day at a time is truly the message there. And then the next one is so tea. Allow relationships to shift. Everyone won't clap for your evolution. Some still like the reruns. Family might freeze you in time. Friends might fade in silence. And new people will meet you mid-rewrite. Don't fight the shedding. Growth looks a lot like leaving behind versions of you that made everyone else comfortable. Your family sees you one way, your friends of like decades past see you one way, new people that you've met on your journey are starting to see you where you're at and also try to see where you're going. It's really important that you just allow relationships to shift and fit into, again, those core values and things that you've built up for yourself, and not really get hung up on how hard they shift, because I feel like that's something, me personally, that I really get hung up on, especially when you want a relationship to be a certain way, or, you know, you saw a relationship a certain way, you had a previous relationship that operated in a certain space in your heart and in your life, and it doesn't pan out that way. And sometimes you have to go through the full stages of it. You have to go through and live and build your life around maybe grieving what that looked like, or accepting how it is now, and just moving forward with building your life in a really rich and purposeful way that allows relationships to shift in and out of it. And that's okay. That is okay. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. I wrote, you're not behind. You're just overthinking again. You don't have to have it all figured out. The beauty of your 20s, and honestly most of your life, is that it's one long draft. God willing, you'll have decades ahead to become, unbecome, start again, and there's no final destination. Flow through a series of chapters where you'll learn, pivot, and surprise yourself. So breathe and enjoy. And that is like the theme, if you will, of this year of life going forward, if you will, is just that it's not that serious. Like, it is serious. And this is for my people. I feel like this specific note for myself, and when I wrote this down, goes for the people who take things very seriously. Like, you naturally tend to take things more serious. This is not for my girls who are very serious people, and I have so many of those in my life in the best kind of way, and you need both of those, you know, kind of people. But this is for the reminder for the people who always take things seriously, that sometimes it really isn't that serious, and you have to let yourself be in more of a flow state, more creative, and just more relaxed, so that you can allow for these ideas, for this purpose, for these things to come from you and come to you. Because if you're always so serious about it, you'll be like paralyzed by the next decision. You won't be able to choose a path. You won't be able to choose your next footing. You won't be able to like pray about the next step that you should take, because you feel like it's like your end all be all. There is no final destination. We just get the time that's given to us right in front of us right now, and we don't really know where the next steps are going to lead. So you just have to trust that God has future grace for you in your next steps, and that you'll be provided for, and it's just not that serious. And what you need to take serious,
in front of us right now, and we don't really know where the next step. You're going to have to trust that God's grace for you and your next steps, and that you'll be provided for.
Hey Siri, stop. But yeah, I just wanted to share those things from my little journal sesh with you and what's in my bag. Now I need to repack everything into her. You see, like she's so deep. But I need to repack everything into her and get out of here so I can run my errands. I love you guys so much. See you guys on next week's video. Bye.